Hey G Squad, welcome back to the episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we have this cool design here, and pretty much what this is a magnetic phone mount. And the cool thing about this product is the fact that also give you guys a wireless charging option that's on the phone mount. So not only like a magnetic option, but also give you guys a MagSafe charging option, which is really cool. For this one in particular, if you can see it from this brand, ESR, and this is under the Halo lock. On the bottom right here, they do provide guys some specs and features about the product. So they mention how it does have cloud boost. They mention how it is a magnetic wireless car charger with phone cooling fan option, which is really cool. They mention how it does provide guys fast charging with the cloud boost technology. It has a strong magnetic lock to hold it in place, so that way the phone won't drop when you guys are using it in your car. And they mention how it is a customizable viewing angle, so that way you can turn it left and right for a vertical or horizontal view. And that is everything that's on the package. Let me actually open up to show you guys what the inside looks like. So first the inside, they do provide you guys a piece of paper to talk about the technology of the cloud boost if you guys are interested. If you guys do open it and take it out, they show you the other product that they do have. Right here we do have the user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. Right here they do have a little piece of paper instruction manual to show you guys what you guys need to actually use it in terms of different adapter and the correct adapter. And then underneath that we do have everything else. Let's take it all out. Let's start with the bag. So inside the bag, they do provide guys a USB-C to USB cable. You can see right here. So you gotta use that cable to actually activate it. And then right here, we do have the mount option for you guys to mount it onto right here. And the way how to design it, it is like a clamp option. So I'm assuming you guys want to pull this up. And this part right here is where you can push it down to clamp it on to wherever you guys want. So you can feel free to use this one, you can use your own. And the way how to design this part right here is rotatable, for you to rotate it in different angles, should you guys need to. But pretty much this part right here is where you guys want to mount it onto your magnetic phone mount, which is right here. So that's everything that's on this part. Now let's take a look at this part right here. So this side right here is actual product that you guys can use. And the first time using it, they mentioned how you guys can peel this part out. And underneath that, you can see we do have the brand name, ESR. But you see the way how they design it, it does have the magnetic phone mount on here. And it actually has like the cooling options throughout the product to prevent it from overheating when you guys do use it. Same thing for the back part right here. But the back part right here is where it's loosen up to put on the phone mount or the clamp right here to clamp it wherever you guys want. Whether if you guys want to clamp it onto your chair, your stroller, or anywhere else that's compatible onto right here, that is totally up to you guys. And if you guys do have your own mount, you guys can actually put it onto the actual back, which is what I'm probably going to do in my car, but I won't show that in this video. And then the very bottom right there is where you can plug in cable to actually activate it and start using it. And for the magnet that's on here, they mentioned it's actually very strong compared to many other products or many other brands. So we'll test it out in a second as well. What I'm doing right now is actually plug it in to test it out to show you guys how much power it actually does produce and how to know when it's activated and etc. So right here, I do have my charging station all set up. And we do have the tester and the wall charger that I do have. So what I'm doing is I actually plug in the cable onto right here and we'll connect it onto the magnetic phone mount. So take out the cable and we'll plug it in. Once you guys have plugged in, the other side will plug it onto right here, onto the bottom. So if you guys look very carefully on here, you guys can see the light does turn on the product throughout the side. You can see, it might be hard to see with the light on, but when you guys look at it from the side, you can definitely see that it is on right there. So what I'm doing right now is actually test out to show you guys how it does work. So let's do stick it on. That is what the back part looks like. But you see right now how it's not working. Until I turn it on, then it starts working, you can see. And immediately once it starts charging, I can hear the fan turns on. If I can hear right there. So that is what the fan sounds like when you guys do use it. And we see the magnet that's on here is actually very strong. But obviously for any kind of magnet, when you guys do use it, there's only so much it can hold. There's definitely going to be a limit in terms of how strong it can hold on here and eventually it'll fall out. But right now, you can see how I'm moving like this. It doesn't fall out. So it definitely has a strong magnet on here to hold in place, which is really cool, especially when you guys are driving through like a very bumpy road. So this is what the part looks like when you guys do use it. Let's see how much power that's being generated when we do use it. So I'm see right here, I'll show you guys the power that's being generated on here. So currently it's providing around 11 watts. It's currently going up and down, but I see it's averaging around 11 watts when we do use it. So the product definitely does work and it does provide guys a good amount of charge on here, but it's not a lot compared to another one that I viewed in the past where it does provide you guys like 14 watts of power. But the cool thing about this one is the fact that how it actually has a cooling fan built in to cool down your phone when it's charging, so that way it won't overheat, which is really cool, especially during the summertime when you guys are charging your phone in your car. You don't have to worry about overheating and actually help you guys charge it all the way. A lot of time when you guys use like the charger, once it reaches like 80%, it slows down the charge or stops completely because it doesn't want it to overheat. But I'm assuming once you guys use this option, you don't have to worry about it stopping 80 and it'll probably continue. So even right now, you can see how it's averaging around 11 watts and it's maintaining around 11 watts. So the product definitely does work, and it does provide you guys a good amount of charge on here for a magnetic wireless charging stand or magnetic wireless charger mount. And as I'm holding my phone right now, I can definitely feel that cooling effect throughout my phone. Like it doesn't feel hot at all, which is really nice. And the cool thing about this product is the fact that you do have the option to rotate it in different angles if you guys want to, because it is magnetic. So let's say for example, if I want to turn it, very easy for you to turn it if you can see. Same thing for the other way if I turn it back. It definitely has a really strong magnet on here to hold it in place. So that way it won't fall off as easy when you guys do use it. And once you guys are done using it, or if you guys need to take it out, just pull it out really easy. It is all set. And the fan turns off as well if it's in here. So that is everything that's on the product. Now to come unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. If you guys need one of these, especially if you guys in the market looking for a high quality wireless charger phone mount that you can use on your car or anywhere else, that also give you guys that cooling fan option to cool down your phone when you guys are fast charging your phone, then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't want these, obviously don't buy one and save your money something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.